Hello, boys and girls. This week we are going to have a week that focuses on reading. We've done a lot of curriculum up to this point, and although that is also important, we need to focus on our reading skills and abilities. So this week is going to be really testing how well you read and helping you build on becoming a better reader. So today, the first thing you guys are going to do is you are going to take the Reading Plus assessment. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You are going to click on the link in your assignment that says Clever, and it's going to bring you to a screen that looks like this. Once you get in, you're going to click on Log in the Active Directory, and it's going to look like this. This is when you're going to put your username and password. This is the one that you use to log into your computer. So I'm going to use a student's so that you can see it from a student point of view. And if for some reason it doesn't work, then you need to go back and try again because I promise you it will work. You just need to make sure you are putting it in correctly. Okay, once you're done, you're going to click sign in and it's going to take you to your Clever homepage. Now, if you go down here, you're going to notice you have ST Math, Benchmark, Reading Plus, Brain Pop, ELL, and Seesaw. Today we're going to be focusing on Reading Plus. You can put a little heart here if you want. What that's going to do is when you come back, it'll be up here on your favorite resources. So you're going to click on Reading Plus, and it's going to bring you in, and it's going to show you a video. Okay, so you're going to watch this video. It's really short.
Welcome to Reading Plus. Reading Plus will help you read faster and understand more of what you read. Before you start working in the Reading Plus program, we want to learn about you and your reading. You'll begin by taking the Insight Assessment. This assessment is very important as it helps us know the best starting place for you. Before we give you directions, we want to be sure this is a good time for you to take the assessment. You're about to see 5 short questions on a screen. You'll be able to use a checkbox to answer yes or no to each question. Here we go.
But what you're going to do is when that's done, you'll see this green box with a little finger. And I have this poking up, so it's hard to see. But you're going to click here, and it's going to start with giving you some questions. Now, it says, is this a good time? You shouldn't be doing this unless it is a good time. So hopefully when you start your lesson, it will be a good time. Okay, it needs to be done today though. So please, please, please find a quiet space. This is not something you should get any help with. And the reason being is I want to see where you're reading right now. Not where your brother's reading, not where your mom's reading, not where your dad's reading, but where you're reading. Because the only way we can get better at reading is if we're honest and we start at the levels we need to. Some of you are going to be surprised. We haven't been in school for a long time, and some of our reading levels have dropped. And that's okay, because what usually happens, boys and girls, is if you score low the first time, once you start getting in and reading and doing the things again like you're used to, then your reading score will pop up really quickly. Okay, so please make sure that you are doing this on your own. I'm trusting that you're going to do that. This test is going to take about 30 minutes. So when you see these little icons, this is a speaker, so it's going to read it to you.
Can you hear the sound from your computer?
So you're going to click yes or no. If you know,
Are you in a quiet place where you can focus?
okay, and remember, boys and girls, if you're putting no on any of these, it's going to tell you to come back later. So if you are saying no to these, before you click no, go find a space to be in so that all of these will end up being yes. Okay?
Do you have at least 30 minutes to work on Insight right now?
And if you're doing your literacy assignment, you definitely have 30 minutes.
Is your name in the upper right corner of the screen?
So if this was my name, then it would be yes. It isn't, but I'm going to pretend I'm the student.
Are you ready to do your very best?
Okay, and then again, here's this green little box. It's going to give you, it says here, click to start the movie, and the movie will explain this activity.
There are 3 parts to this assessment. First, we want to learn how you feel about reading.
So that's going to start the first part of the assessment. There are going to be 3 parts. You need to complete all 3 parts in order for you to have finished this assessment. So when you are done with that, then you are complete. You've completed everything. But do not stop until you get to the very end of the assessment, and they will let you know when it is the end of the entire assessment. All right, guys, have a great day of learning.